is Insane Fighting Alliance. The weekly show is Knockout. This is, like I said, episode 2. We got a great show planned for tonight. As you can see here, we have a one-on-one Extreme Rules match between Matthew Allday and Chris Danger. Looks like general manager of Knockout, Fearless Fox, is going to be cutting a promo looking to form a new tag team. We got the show closer is going to be a promo. It's going to be a call out between, Jessica Leslie is going to be calling someone out. So I wonder who she's planning on calling out. She had quite the fallout in that ladder match 2 weeks ago to crown the first ever Divine Champion. She did not walk away with the title, and she was very upset. So maybe she's looking to call out Sarah Graves, who is the current IFA Divine Champion. So let's get to the show. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon for notifications on new uploads. Like this video, share it with all your friends. Comment down below, and we will get right to the action. Now, I did turn my volume down instead of muting the volume. Hopefully that keeps the in-game commentary from coming up like it did on my first one. So let's see as we kick things off here. I'm still kind of new to this whole broadcasting thing. Kind of trying to figure out how like Steven Larson does it and Chris Dankops, and there we are. I keep forgetting to change the time of day.
I don't know about you guys,
I want this to be nighttime. I keep forgetting to change it to nighttime instead of daytime.
As has the WWE Universe. Finally, things are going to get settled.
I missed we are in Brooklyn, New York.
And if yours don't, you better check your pulse.
Last week due to hectic,
looking at this card, I just got to rub my hands together and smile.
Schedule.
Singles match coming up next.
And then, a hectic weekend. And then this weekend I had a lot going on. So let's get to the action. First up, we have Matthew Allday versus Chris Danger. Two of the biggest names battle that can end up in anywhere. Wrestling.
We have a real fan favorite.
In fantasy wrestling, of course, Matthew Allday.
Michael, it's Extreme Rules.
Going in Raw, he can be seen on Steven Larson's channel here on YouTube. On WSteveW, he's having a rough time over there. They don't seem to be treating him like he should be treated after his injury, but we brought him here on Knockout, and we plan to treat him well. Again, Chris Danger, he is a creation of Chris Dankops here on YouTube. He did a WWE 2K19 story mode with Chris Danger. He plays with Chris Danger in a ton of other wrestling video games that he broadcasts on his channel. So if you want to go check those out, I will try to link their channels down below, so you can see these guys outside of Knockout. And yeah, and just remember, every match that is contested under normal, that would be a normal match. There are no normal matches here in IFA. It's all Extreme Rules. If it's a singles, if it's like a normal match, no matter if it's singles, tag team, triple threat, fatal four-way, it's Extreme Rules. There are no normal matches here in IFA. Not even Fighting Alliance. There he is, Matthew Allday. All day, every day.
Is an Extreme Rules
That is what Steven Larson say. I do believe I got them to say that. I can't be 100% sure of that. But I commented that one time on one of their videos, and ever since then they've started saying it. So I think I'm the one behind the all day, every day part of of Matthew All Day here.
Better way to start the night off than with this
kind of another reason I brought him to IFA.
To kick the night off, Michael. In fact,
the guy who created him last year, you know, you can see it back there on his jacket there, you know, all day, every day. Well, it says all day. It's an all day thing. You wouldn't understand. But Steven Larson, they frequently use all day, every day. And like I said, I commented that on one of their videos one day, and they seem to like it. So I believe I am the driving force behind them using that line. I have no proof of that, like I said, but we'll just let me think that I was the creator of that line. Maybe if I patent it. Getting ready as he's taking on another big name in fantasy wrestling here in the WWE 2K video games. Chris Danger, there he is.
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Looking very jacked.
At 220
looking a lot
pounds,
bigger than he was before.
Chris Danger.
Wonder what is up with that. He's looking very muscular.
As we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say that both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight. But as we all know, only one will walk away with their arm raised in victory.
This will be a one-on-one match, and of course, like I said, no normal matches here. So being that's a one-on-one normal match, it is contested under extreme rules, which means no disqualifications, no countouts, because disqualifications and countouts are for pansies.
And we're underway.
We are not
these two men, I don't think there's going to be
IFA.
anything traditional
Big
about
scoop
this
slam by Matthew All Day, followed by
These
a kick.
guys are
Chris
undoubtedly going
Danger
to give
with
us
a
a show
takedown.
here tonight.
Matthew All Day with a reversal.
Boom, what impact!
Kick to the head by Matthew All Day.
Toss
With
to
the outside. Matthew All Day taking it to the outside. Chris Danger looks to recoup. Looked like a kick by Matthew All Day. What is he going under the ring for? Brings a steel chair into play. Chris Danger says, not today.
There are no disqualifications and no countouts in this one. Anything is legal.
Throws him back into the ring, slides into the ring,
to fill an armor.
back on the attack. Like I said, Matthew All Day has had a rough time recently. He was injured on WCW, going in Raw.
As
This
Corey
is the
mentioned,
channel
there's
that
a
you can look
treasure
for
trove
here
of
on
weapons
YouTube
under the
if
ring.
you
Everything
look
from
for them.
candlesticks to steel
He
chairs
had
to fire
a
extinguishers. And
very
if you think
bad
about
head
it,
injury
it's probably
that
under there.
put him in the
That's the
hospital
case. It's not a matter of
for a couple
if
weeks.
you're going to get hurt.
Came
It's a
back
matter
to
of how
WCW.
badly you're going to get hurt.
Putting it
With all kinds of
on the
ridiculous
line.
demands and just not sounding like himself.
Starting to stagger a bit. I
And,
fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of
Here
one-on-one
at
atmosphere where he
IFA, we
thrives.
are not
I
too
gotta say,
sure of his
watching this match,
condition.
I've definitely seen
The
similarities
IFA
to the May
doctors have
2016
examined
Extreme
him
Rules
and
match,
said
where
that
Roman
he
Reigns
is
defended his
able to
WWE
compete.
World Heavyweight Championship
So
against
here
AJ
on
Styles.
IFA, so we did have him sign a
Michael, that gives you
medical
meaning to
waiver.
Have a seat. Oh boy,
He really wants to compete here.
shows
Seems
no
that he's
mercy.
not being
That
treated so
chair,
well
It
on
looks like a twisted heat. When
WCW.
it comes to brutality, I would agree with Michael Cole's
He
assessment
did
that
sign
this
that
match shares
medical
similarities
waiver,
with the 2016 Reigns
basically
Styles
saying
match.
that
Though for me,
IFA
the
is
biggest
not
story of that
responsible
night
if his
came
head
after the
injury
match.
I'd agree with that
would
for sure.
come back
Absolutely
into
nobody
play.
thought they'd see Seth
So
Rollins on that night, especially
He is
Roman
wrestling
Reigns.
here on the understanding that if he would be re-injured, he cannot hold Fearless Fox or the IFA responsible.
Down to the floor.
And I'd say in this match, he is looking good. Oh, that is not going to be good for his head. That missed shooting star off the rope there.
Too quick for him
taking
there.
it to Matthew Alday. Kicked it. Needed it. Gut. Matthew Alday. Matthew Alday sliding back into the ring. Chris Danger follows. Matthew Alday looking for that all-day driver. There it is. The all-day driver. Let's look at a replay.
Great move by him right there.
Yeah, let's see that one again.
Boom. Lands Chris Danger. Moves Chris Danger back into the center of the ring.
His shoulders are down.
1, 2.
He hasn't done nearly enough
Chris
to get
Danger
the pin
kicks
yet.
out. Matthew Alday saying, what do I have to do? Put this guy away.
I don't think there's any
Chris
coming
Danger
back
definitely
from
putting
this
up
type
a
of
better
assault.
performance
I mean, it
than
looks
he
to
did
me like he's almost
in that
completely out.
Elimination Chamber match last week to crown the first ever IFA champion.
There's no way he's giving up now.
And both these
Interesting
men were
decision
in
here,
that
Corey.
match. Both these
I don't
men
know. I
failed
kinda
to
like
walk
it.
away
He
with
clearly
that
wants to
title
inflict some more punishment.
as it came down to Demon A and Death Star. Death Star is the current champion who walked out of that match victorious. He will be
Like being manhandled by a bear. We may be looking at our winner here. For the pin!
not sure if he will be in action tonight.
It's going
He
to
is
take
here
more than
though.
that to keep his
We do have
shoulders down.
reports that
Not
he is
yet.
in the building. But his wife
Ooh, what impact.
is here as well. All the members of the Cycles of Darkness are here tonight. We did not
This
see
one's over.
This is his
Midnight
opportunity.
or we did not see Phantom or Sinister last week, so tonight we will see all of them as they are all here. We are just not sure what action they will be
A high-risk
involved
maneuver
in,
that works
if
from
any.
that top turnbuckle.
Chris Danger going up top,
Look out!
and he misses. High-flying move.
This is it.
Matthew Alday looking for that. Nope, I believe that
That
is...
should do it.
I forget if that's the all-day driver or if his finisher is the all-day driver. I forget.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
I'll have to ask Steven Wilson to pay more attention to their broadcasts. I know one of his moves is called the all-day driver.
Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
I'm pretty sure it's his finisher.
Harsh impact.
Chris Danger taking it, Matthew Alday.
The back of the neck.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Matthew Alday with the comeback
This could,
on Chris Danger. Here he goes.
He's moving with confidence now, guys. When this guy's on,
Just so everybody
look
knows,
down.
yes, I am playing as Matthew Alday,
Oh, man,
but
what a hit.
I do have the setting on hard, so it is a little harder for me to win. Even on normal settings, sometimes I lose, but not as frequently. So this will definitely test my abilities. Steven Larson, when they play as a character, but they have two of them.
Taking on any more
So
damage here
they
could very
usually,
well mean
you know,
the
when they're playing
beginning
one-on-one
of the
matches,
end.
it's 50-50 pretty much.
He's too quick for him
But
there.
here it's like probably 75-25, you know, I have a 75% chance of winning with the character that I'm controlling.
He wants no part of the outside.
And when Steven Larson play, even if they're playing like a tag team match, they play on opposite teams.
This might
So
be
it's
it.
still
Oh, my.
50-50. But as far as, you know,
I
promos
really
go,
can't
the other
believe what's gone
promos,
down
I
so
will
far.
be...
This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
I will be controlling is Fearless Fox
Beautiful technique.
when he
Oh, boy,
does
he is rolling.
self-promotions.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
is pretty much when you go self-promotion. That's going to also be a company promotion as well. Matthew Alday with the pin, 1, 2.
I wouldn't have been
oh no,
surprised if
kick
that was
out at the last second.
Wow, what's it going to take?
What does Matthew Alday have to do to put away Chris Danger? I do believe Chris Danger was one of the very first men eliminated in that
this one's getting ugly.
In that elimination chamber match 2 weeks ago. So he's putting up a much better performance.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I
this
can tell
time
you that.
around. Matthew Alday with 3 finishers now. 3 finishers. Is that what he needs to put away Chris Danger? We will find out.
Nice job getting out of the way of that.
Face Chris Danger tries to roll out. Matthew Alday says, not today. Hits him with that elbow.
We've arrived. It's about
Pump
time.
handle.
Game, set, match. This
You don't
one
need to see
is
another replay
over.
of that. Rolls him over. Goes for the pin. 1, 2.
And he got a near
Oh
fall out
no,
of it.
Chris Danger kicks out.
What we're seeing here.
Matthew
He's
Alday
making a
very
statement here with
frustrated
this
here.
attack.
Picks up Chris Danger once more.
Great job escaping,
Chris
trying to
Danger
turn this thing around.
fights off the finisher. Looking for a move of his own, but he does not get it.
Leg sweep.
Side rush. I think that's side Russian leg sweep if I'm correct. Wrapping his legs around the legs of Matthew Alday, stretching him out.
What a brutal beating we've seen.
Matthew Alday
Dished out
just
so far
in
here
so
tonight.
much pain. His head is in the yellow, which is not good for Matthew Alday because he has that head injury.
We've arrived. It's about time.
Another
But can he
all-day
follow up
driver.
here? Wow. Let's see that again.
Man, he is simply
I
a
need to find a
walking
way
highlight
to
reel.
make those replays less frequent.
He
Goes for
could
pin.
pin his opponent
1,
right here. It's
2.
over. Barely at
Oh,
2.5.
no.
How did he do
Chris
that?
Danger is like beastly today. He has nothing
Oh,
left,
right to
and
the
he's kicking
kidneys.
out of everything that Matthew Alday has to offer.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Matthew Alday
Here he
with the
goes.
signature. Signature slam here.
Can he finish him off here?
We've arrived. It's about time for the bitter end.
Goes for
But
pin.
his shoulders are down.
1, 2, 3. Matthew Alday victorious over Chris Danger. And as we see this replay here, I'm getting word
Corey, that's one of the biggest upsets
from
we've ever
Fearless
seen.
Fox in the backstage area.
highway robbery. And his
in the
opponent
office.
is
He
about to
says
blow a
that
gasket, and he just knocked
there
out
are
the ref.
reports Chris Danger taking out the referee.
Sore loser.
Fearless Fox here is in my ear. He says that we have reports that Chris Danger has bought steroids. That Chris Danger is on steroids. And that is a violation of the IFA wellness policy. And Chris Danger has been suspended. Chris Danger, ladies and gentlemen, has been suspended from IFA Knockout for 30 days on his first wellness policy violation. Wow, this is big news. This is going to shake up IFA for weeks. Matthew Alday victorious over Chris Danger, who apparently has been looking jacked because he has been on. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is crazy. It would make Chris Danger take steroids, and then that definitely explains him attacking the ring. Another, as we go to our next match. Here I'm getting another word from Fearless Fox. He says that Chris Danger is also going to be fined $5,000 on top of his 30-day suspension for attacking an IFA official. Wow. Chris Danger just putting it on. himself 30-day suspension and a $5,000 fine. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on with Chris Danger? He needs to get himself together. He could be a big star here in IFA, and he's throwing it all away. Throwing it all away. I will have to reach out to Chris Dankops to see if I can get a statement on this suspension and fine. Moving on, though, we have Fearless Fox, the general manager of IFA Knockout, is coming out for a promo. He has a microphone, ladies and gentlemen. What does he have to say? I'm here alone right now, but I won't be alone for long. See, I got a plan. The IFA Universe, I want you to see the plan. Crimson Krios, where you at? He's calling out the Gore champion, Crimson Krios. What does he want? What could General Manager Fearless Fox possibly want with the Gore champion? Looks like Crimson Krios, who is the Gore champion, like I said, he is answering the call from General Manager Fearless Fox.
Wonder what this is
there
about.
There he is.
Can't wait for this one.
Without
see what
his
he has
title.
to say.
Does not exactly know what the intentions of the general manager are. He has a microphone as well. See what's going to unfold here. IFA Universe, how's it going tonight? I'm psyched as hell to be out here in a great city, and I'm even more psyched to hear what this clown in the ring has to say after having the nerve to call me out here like this. Wow, called it. General manager, a clown to his face. Crimson Krios has no fear. I'm not here to create trouble. I'm here with a proposal. You've been struggling lately. Don't get offended. It happens to the best of us, but I have a remedy. You and me form a tag team that will create shockwaves to the IFA. General Manager Fearless Fox wants to create a tag team with the Gore champion Crimson Krios.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE,
about?
No question.
I've always been a gambler, never with my money, but with my body, with risks I take. Some people might think that foolish, but these people deserve a hell of a show. Now, you and me, I don't know how we'll get on, but I can't think of a better spectacle than two of us teaming in tag team division upside down. Wow. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolute craziness. I hope one day I can prove to you that I stand behind every word I say. I will uphold every end of the deal, partner, and I hope you will too.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Bad blood.
There are very few moments in history that are memorable as what's happened here tonight. The IFA Universe witnessed the birth of an unpredictable alliance. Two men who are ready to dominate the competition in ways never seen before. The entire IFA in the world will never, ever be the same. Powerful statement by General Manager Fearless Fox.
Now we know what we have in store.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw Fearless Fox
for one epic night.
call out Crimson Krios to form a tag team with him. Wow, this could skyrocket Crimson Krios to bigger things than the Gore Championship. Wow, these two are... Wow, what are these two after?
Let's keep the action rolling along. Tag team action.
Wow,
and
we're going to see them in action next. As the Disciples of Darkness, Death Star, and Phantom take on the newly formed alliance.
When we return, it's a
of
battle
General
where the
Manager,
participants will need to know where they are at all
General
times.
Manager
It will be the
Fearless
Disciples
Fox
of Darkness.
and the Gore
match
champion
for the record books.
Crimson Krios. What is going on tonight? We've seen Chris Danger get suspended for 30 days. We've seen him get fined during the news of his suspension. He's been fined $5,000 for attacking the referee, suspended for 30 days for a wellness policy violation. General Manager Fearless Fox comes out here, calls out the Gore champion to form a tag team with him, or an alliance in his words. And now they have to go up against the IFA champion Death Star and his brother-in-arms in the Disciples of Darkness, Phantom. Wow. What a debut for Phantom. Fighting alongside his fellow Disciple of Darkness to take on a powerful alliance between the General Manager and the Gore champion. Wow. I don't know. This episode is it's huge. And we still have our main event. And we don't even know what that is. All we know is Jessica Leslie is closing the show out with a promo. So this could possibly be our main event, depending upon what Jessica Leslie has to say. Smoke fills the arena, ladies and gentlemen, and that can only mean one thing. One thing. And that it is time for the entrance of the Disciples of Darkness. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. The IFA champion Death Star, his tag team partner in the Disciples of Darkness,
All the way to
Phantom.
the ring. At a combined weight of 475 pounds, Alliance
There's that
the
IFA
Nightmare,
World
Death,
Championship
and
around the waist of Death
Assassin,
Star.
The Disciples of Darkness.
As they make their way through the smoke. This is the only thing I hate about this entrance. If you have a superstar with a cape, their cape magically turns inside out, and it stays that way. What? 2K needs to fix this. WWE 2K needs to fix this. Clothing, the title belts, show through certain clothing, capes and stuff get turned around, and he should be tripping right now. And it hasn't fixed itself. It just takes away from the whole character. He looks like he's wearing an oversized scarf. It's a cape. It's not a freaking blanket. It looks like he brought his freaking blankie to the ring. Totally takes away from the character. These two are available for download on the Community Creations. Just search Disciples of Darkness and you can find these two, as well as Midnight and Sinister. I have some people who have already downloaded them. I have not seen them on any YouTube shows or anything. I'm trying to get them on Going In Raw on either Fun Wrestling or WCW. I keep spamming the comments section of their videos.
And their opponents, at a
There it
combined
is,
weight
Fearless
of
Fox and Crimson
425
Krios
pounds, the
making their way to the
anarchist
ring.
Fox
Crimson Krios with that
and the
Gore
Assassin.
Championship around the waist. If you do not know about the Gore Championship, it's basically
in
like
tag team action.
And I can tell you that the entire tag team division has
it's
eyes on
basically
this
the
match right
hardcore
now.
title
That's
of
how big this one is.
the IFA, only instead of it being defended in hardcore matches, it is defended in first blood matches, and you can only win by making your opponent bleed, essentially knocking them out.
Both legal men are in the ring and set
Here
to
we
start
go, we
things
get
off
underway.
here. We're ready to go.
These superstars are
Look at
about
this
to put on
newly
a
formed
clinic in
alliance
tag team competition,
between
guys.
Fearless Fox
That's
and
how
Crimson
good they are.
Krios
You know,
work
even though
out.
the title is not on the
Little
line,
Disciples
this
of
is
Darkness
still an important match for the
have their
champ.
number.
He can't afford to show any weakness here. Oh my gosh!
The double axe handle. Here we have countouts. Oh, I forgot. I did not make this
Back
an
now
Extreme
inside the
Rules
ring.
match. Whoops.
With the point of the elbow right in the nose.
Oh yes, this is
Oh,
not
going to the
an
top.
Extreme Rules
High
match.
risk.
I totally forgot to change
Oh,
the rules
nasty
before this
impact.
match. That is why before every broadcast, I need to go
time
through the
slam.
match card and make
Vicious.
sure there are no normal matches, because I don't want normal matches here in my promotion, because normal matches are for pansies. We only do things hardcore here. Thus the name Insane Fighting Lions. Now Crimson Krios in the ring.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
He's starting to stumble here. Headed in. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed
Phantom
that in the
now
worst way,
makes his
Michael.
debut. His in-ring debut as Death Star tags him in. Takes some time on the outside to regroup. Crimson Krios has a notable size advantage
Over
on
the last
Crimson
few years, the tag
on
team scene in
Phantom.
WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the
Stands
teams
about
that has
7
shined
feet
brighter than any
tall.
other is the New Day.
At
Xavier
least.
Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time
Phantom seems
tag
to
team
not have
champions.
problem.
But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in
She is taking
WWE
it to
history
the Gore
books
Champion.
forever.
One must wonder
The tag team
Phantom
competition
or
right
Death
now is
Star
as heated as
pin
it's ever been since the Attitude Era.
the Gore
Everywhere you
Champion
look,
here,
there's another
Crimson Krios.
tremendous tag team
Will that
combination
put him-
looking to make a
will
run at
that
the
put that
WWE
man
Tag
in
Team
line
Gold. We
for
talk
a
about the New
future
Day.
title
The team
shot?
won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at
imagine
2015's
seeing
SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a
Phantom
bag of
take
rotting
on
garbage.
Crimson
And the
Krios
Woods, Kingston, and Big
for
E
that
are
Gore
idiots.
Championship.
But I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag
There's a
teams
size
ever.
difference
What
here,
put them in that
but
category
it does
was when
not
their
seem
tag
to
team
be
championship reign lasted a
hindering
record-setting
Phantom at all,
483
as he
days.
just has every step that Crimson Krios takes. Seems that Phantom has this number as he tags in the world champion Death Star. As you can see, size difference between these men is about even.
Slam!
Crimson Krios now into the corner, looking
When you
for
talk
the
about
double
great
team,
tag teams,
cannot
we
get
go
it.
all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes
Try
on
for that
and on.
double team
You're
again.
part of a tag team. The two partners have to
Tags
travel
in
together,
General
train
Manager
together, eat
Fearless
together,
Fox.
and be completely in sync with one another.
There's Fox with that tilt-a-whirl head scissors takedown on
Tag
the
team
world
competition
champion.
dates back all the way to the
This is
early
definitely a treat,
1900s.
ladies and
Earlier you
gentlemen,
mentioned
as
some of the classic duos from sports. He's looking at it.
the
This is what
general
makes him one of the
manager
best in
only-
the business.
Only
Is
competes
he done?
in rare occasions because, of course, you cannot be general manager and beating up your
And he escapes
employees.
the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
So this is a rare spectacle that we are seeing tonight.
Oh, what impact.
Plenty of excitement in this superstar's last match,
Enjoy
guys.
it while it
While
lasts,
this might
because
be
we
met
do
with
not
a
know
degree of criticism.
obviously,
I
with
don't
the
really
new
care
tag
how
team,
exciting a match is. To me,
will
it's all about
be
getting the win, regardless of
action
how exciting the match is.
a lot more, but we do not have word yet what the IFA headquarters will have to say about
Corey actually
this
brought up a good point earlier. It's all about winning
decision
here in
to team up
WWE, and
with
I think
the
a lot
board
of people
champion.
forget that. Too
Crimson
often we see a
Trios.
superstar showing off just to get a
So we will
reaction.
have to see
Yeah, but that type of thing usually has a way of
next week
catching up to a
what they
superstar.
say,
If you start to gain a reputation for showing off
if
too
they
much,
will allow
you know the locker room will
Crimson
figure out a
Trios,
way
and
to
if
put
they
an
will
end to it.
allow Fearless Fox to maintain his duties as general manager while competing in the ring.
Reverses that one.
In many promotions, that is
When this
frowned
guy's on, look
for the
out.
very reason that, the boss cannot be beating up on you. So
Setting him up. Man, what a slam.
plus, the fact that
There he goes.
being
Crashing
in
to
a
the
team
floor.
with Trios here,
Whoa!
Sometimes a
going to show
superstar has that
favoritism to
one
Trios?
defining match that people always go back to when talking about him or her. And I'd
Can't
say
have
that
that
last
either,
match
because
was the defining
while
moment for this
this is
superstar.
the Insane Fighting Alliance, fair, treat our superstars like they should be treated, as we said with Matthew
Corey's point
Day.
earlier, you almost can't mention Ricky the Dragon
his
Steamboat's
medical
name without thinking of his
condition.
historic match at WrestleMania 3. For many, that really was his defining moment.
You know, sometimes I
He had
think
to
it's a
sign
little
that
unfair
waiver
to define
saying
the
that he
Dragon
won't
by
go to
that
IFA
one
with
match. I mean,
Fearless
here's a
Fox
guy who built a
responsible
Hall of Fame career
if
by
his medical
competing in
because
thousands of absolutely
head
amazing
injury
matches.
would
Not just one at
come
WrestleMania
into
3.
play
He's
or
making a statement here with this
become
attack.
worse due to his activeness on the roster. But as we saw earlier tonight, it doesn't seem to be hindering him as he was victorious over the Roy Rage Chris Danger.
Too quick for him there. You gotta believe this
Oh,
one's
Death
over.
Star busted open under that mask.
Beautiful technique. What a
Phantom
strike.
with the tag, tagging himself in as he sees his
Neckbreaker.
fellow disciple busted open at the hands of Fearless Fox. Death Star still down and out. He is down for a
Not
while.
looking like himself
Falling
here.
to the ropes.
This is all part of the process,
empathy
guys.
for-
He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Another split by Fearless Fox.
Oh, no. Inverted
Drop.
atomic drop. He's looking a little off balance. This
Phantom
tag
with a
team match
tag.
is dangerously
Shows
close
Fox
to getting
says,
out of
no way,
control for him.
Jose.
If you told me heading into this match that he was going to absorb so much punishment, I would have called you a liar. Especially you, Saxton. But then again, I never believe anything that comes out of your mouth.
He might have it.
Fearless Fox. Curb stomp to the referee. What is...
Not gonna lie, that would hurt.
Wow, what is Fearless Fox doing? We saw Chris Danger get a $5,000 fine earlier for the same thing. Why would Fearless Fox curb stomp a referee? What is going on with these?
When a superstar
these
is in a tag
superstars.
team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they
Fearless
must
Fox
find a
isn't
way
even a
back to their
superstar. He's
corner
a
to tag their
general
partner.
manager. He knows
Something that
better
they have to try is doing
than to
create separation between
curb
them and their
stomp a
opponent.
referee.
That space gives a superstar
He's looking at it. I'm not sure how much he has left.
Episode is
The force of that
absolutely
impact.
insane.
Wow, running senton. Man, that's That's going to hurt.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Always nice when a plan starts coming together. Bulldog.
Victory is on the horizon.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a
The
tag team's
landscape,
ability to be
IFA
successful
is
is their
breaking
ability to
down
endure
here.
punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out.
Means that this
One way to do that
match is
is to
not
create that
contested under
separation you spoke
extreme
of, so
rules
they have some space to
like
gather
normal.
themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
Phyllis
You're
Fox is
absolutely right,
lucky
Michael.
he did
What's
not
the
get
use of having a tag team
disqualified for
partner
that.
if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have. Maybe the difference between...
Uh-oh. No way. Good God. Inverted
Phantom with that.
Frankensteiner.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
That signature of Selena Del Sol, I believe it is.
Going for the cover. And an early kick out. Oh, wow.
Variation of.
Oh, man. Right at the point of the elbow. Moonsault. He's looking incredibly
Bad way
fatigued
here.
right now. You have to wonder how much
Phantom
longer he can go
drags
on
him.
like this.
He's in big trouble here. I don't think I remember ever seeing him this much off his game.
Ooh, what
Into the
impact.
corner. Just the opening that Fearless Fox needs. No, just not get no offense
Uh-oh.
on the Disciples of Darkness here.
Neck
Crimson
breaker.
Prius.
I don't know what you guys thought,
Once
but if you ask
attacked
me, this superstar's
so
last
bad.
match was about as amazing as it gets. And as you know, I'm not
Doesn't
easily
get it.
impressed.
In off the tag.
Looks like he does. In the ring comes the Thor champion, double team from his newly formed alliance between Crimson Prius and Fearless Fox.
He gets it with a
Prius
reversal.
tripping up the Thor champion.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't
Picks
look
him
good,
up.
Corey.
That is a lot of weight
Couldn't agree
for
more,
the
Cole. This has got
little
trouble
man to
written
carry.
all over it.
He's making a statement here with this
Shoving him into
attack.
that turnbuckle and tags in Death Star,
What a
IFA
stop.
World
Good
Champion.
grief.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He might have it.
Looking for the gory special here.
Harsh impact.
Gets it.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Drags
That'll knock you loopy, Cole.
World Champion to the corner,
He's got the shoulders
far
down.
away from Phantom, who is met
And we have our
by
winners.
Fearless Fox. And the new alliance of Fearless Fox and Crimson Prius is successful.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here we see that curb stomp to the referee. It
These
definitely looked
superstars gave
intentional.
as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell.
That curb stomp was definitely intentional. He looked to curb stomp Phantom, but he turned it around onto the referee instead. Do not know what he was looking to accomplish by curb stomping an
this out.
IFA official. But like I said, one must believe that, with the action taken against
He's
Chris
going to
Danger
want to make
tonight,
sure he saves every minute
You know,
of this match for his
attacking-
personal
being the
highlight
general
reel,
manager and
because he
attacking the
was
referee.
on fire in this one.
cannot
Here
be
are your winners, the
not seem to be
Anarchist
acceptable.
Fox and the Assassin.
And that's a nice win for these two here
Looks like
tonight.
Let's not
Much better
overcomplicate things. This business is simple.
show.
It's all about wins and
Much
losses.
better showcase.
And it sure
Guys, I have
He
to
is
say,
ordering him
that
to
was
go
an
up.
amazing match.
He stands tall in the ring and he goes up as well. We celebrate. Now we have Jessica Leslie has a promo. We are told she is calling somebody out. She is planning to call somebody out. We have suspicion to believe that after the events of the ladder match, she will call out Midnight. She has said all week that she has something in store for Midnight. What will it be? Will this be the call out that she is planning? Will she call out Midnight, or will she go a different route? And we saw her husband, Mark Leslie, last week in that Elimination Chamber match to crown the IFA champion. Of course, Jessica Leslie in that 6-woman ladder match to crown the the first ever Divine champion. We have yet to see Jessica Leslie's daughter.
Something told
Jessica
me
and
we
Mark
would hear
Leslie's
from her
daughter.
tonight.
Her
Lily
eyes
Leslie.
tell me that she is ready to roll.
Will she
Let's
show up
listen
here
and see.
tonight? Find out what she has to say. She's looking very happy. Was not looking very happy last week.
Well,
Normally
okay.
I come out here and chat with the IFA universe, but tonight is all about business. I'm here to make a statement, and I'm making it now.
Confidence is good.
You're all,
Arrogance is
if you're
not.
all indulged
Walking a fine
for a
line.
minute, there's a superstar in this company who is good at what she does. She's a model superstar and makes me proud to be in this company. She's someone I greatly admire. Wow, who is she talking about? She cannot be talking about Midnight. She cannot possibly be talking about Midnight. I've been waiting to have a talk with a superstar for quite some time now. I didn't really think it would get to this, or that this would ever happen, but it happened. And it's happening right now, so here it goes. The superstar I'm talking about is Midnight. Wow. Calling out Midnight as we all expected. But nobody expected her to say that she admires Midnight. Wow. What is her motivation here? Are these just empty words, or
Oh, what now?
are they true?
Look at that. She
There she
means
is.
business.
Let's see what she has to say.
Goddess of darkness. Midnight. You got a problem, you know it, and I know it, so let's talk it out, girl to girl. Wow, we've got some girl-on-girl action here in the IFA, something you only see here in IFA. Nowhere else will you see girl-to-girl action in professional wrestling. Oh great, are you going to tell everyone how the best superstar ever, you're the best superstar ever? The entire foundation of the IFA is going to change. You want to fight, you're worse than a broken record, and you sound about as good as one. Wow. Things definitely getting heated up here between these two.
Bad blood is a-boiling.
Everyone here in the IFA knows that you are one of the best. The women, we are cut off here. Those are fast.
Okay.
Are you going to keep talking and yammering, or are you going to make a point? You came out here for a reason. Now it's time to woman up and say what you have to say. Quit beating around the bush. This is the IFA. She has a point.
Might want to check
You
that
talk
ego
yourself
at the
into
door.
a corner, and I'm not going to let you get out of it. You think you can talk to me like that? Let's see you back it up. Every single word you've said, I want a match. Ooh, Midnight wants a match against Jessica Leslie. Will she accept? look, this is real cute and all, but you have to assume by this, and now it's getting a little annoying. So why don't you apologize or talking back to me? Step back through those ropes and get out of my ring. Ooh, Jessica Leslie. This is proclaiming it. This is her house. This is her ring.
They say pride comes before the fall. We shall see.
So are we going to do this or not? Because whether this happens right now or at a pay-per-view, it doesn't matter to me. You're still going down. Oh, the attack by Jessica Leslie on Midnight. Looks like we have a fight on our hands. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. And I am not controlling a single one of these wrestlers. What is going on full here? We've had suspensions. We've had fines. We've had 2 referees attacked. We've had alliances formed. We've had debuts. And now we have an all-out cat fight between 2 of the top superstars in the IFA right now.
Finds its mark.
This is absolute pandemonium.
Beginning to look bad for her here. Here's what we're going to see. The referee has seen enough, and this one is over.
Oh, Midnight laying out Jessica Leslie, the referee, in there for the stop. Shoves the referee. What is that referee? That poor referee had hands on him 3 times tonight. Wow, what is going on here?
Buckle up, because we have a contest
And
that's
it
going to
looks
blow
like
the roof off this place.
We
It'll be
have
the Alliance against the
tag team
Disciples
action
of Darkness.
between
I cannot
the Deadly
wait.
Alliance and the women of the Disciples of Darkness. We are going to see 2 debuts here between Lily Leslie, Jessica Leslie, and Mark Leslie's daughter, and Midnight's tag team partner, Sinister. There is a war between the Deadly Alliance and the Disciples of Darkness. Between the women, at least. I mean, what will Mark and Death Star have to say about this? Death Star, the husband of Midnight, and Mark Leslie, the husband of Jessica Leslie. What will they have to say about this utter chaos between their wives? And will this rivalry continue? I mean, Midnight practically spilled the beans there that we're going to have our first IFA pay-per-view soon. But, I mean, she obviously knows something that we don't know, because there is not a pay-per-view planned that we know of. I mean, the IFA headquarters, they've been trying to plan a pay-per-view, but I mean, the time frame, 2 episodes and we're already talking about pay-per-view. We're going to need more time to, create a card, and there we see Jessica Leslie on the right and daughter Lily Leslie on the left there. Together they are 2/3 of the Deadly Alliance. Of course, the other third is Jessica Leslie's husband and Lily Leslie's father, Mark Leslie, who is not here tonight due to the brutalness of that Elimination Chamber match. Very dominant in that match, but took quite a beating. So he was given the night off. But looks like Jessica Leslie decided to bring her daughter and debut her daughter here in IFA to take on Midnight. But Midnight, is she going to bring out Sinister? Or is this going to be, a 2-on-1 match? Well, we already know it's not going to be a 2-on-1 match because you saw the preview. Sinister will be here, so there's the smoke again filling the arena, which means the Disciples of Darkness are here. Being that this is women's action, the Divine Division, that can only mean that it is Midnight, and there she is in the front, Sinister, the Psycho Princess, Sinister.
The Greek Goddess.
They are 2/3 of the 2/4 of the Disciples of Darkness.
The Disciples of Darkness.
Midnight's husband, Death Star, and Sinister's boyfriend, Phantom. They met each other last year in 2K18 when Sinister joined the Disciples of Darkness. So she has been part of the IFA for only 1 year. Little over a year, actually. Well, actually, no, because this is her debut. But she's been, she's been friends with Midnight for a very long time. She's watched Midnight, fight in the IFA. She's one of Midnight's biggest supports. That is why she was brought in to the Disciples of Darkness. Of course, her name fits her very well, as you see there. She is a very sinister character with that horror doll looking dress, if you will. That blouse, that horror movie like blouse with that facial covering and the full face paint. There's Jessica Leslie, Disciples of Darkness. Looks like we will start with Jessica Leslie and Midnight, and Midnight right after Jessica
this
Leslie.
Tag team match is underway.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition,
Jessica
guys.
Leslie with
That's
the
how good
reversal.
they are.
Midnight.
Oh, man.
Midnight looking to Lily, punching Lily in the face. What is Jessica Leslie going to do about that? Midnight just taking a cheap shot to her daughter, to Jessica Leslie's daughter.
Nice back rotation suplex.
Now undoing that turnbuckle. What
Have you
does
walking funny?
Midnight have in store for Jessica Leslie here? She undoes that turnbuckle.
Clothesline.
She rolls out of the ring. Jessica Leslie taunts in the ring, taking a bow. Jessica Leslie whipped into that exposed turnbuckle as Lily is just forced to look on.
In order to be a premier
Again,
tag team, a
head
superstar and their
into the-
teammate must have that
into the
continuity
exposed
where they're a
turnbuckle.
well-oiled machine inside the ring.
We got to
Midnight going for an early pin on Jessica
She's looking
Leslie.
to get out of here with a win early. She's still in this one. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
That corner. Every time Midnight goes tagging Sinister, Jessica Leslie has her number.
We know it. Big slam.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Jeez, I felt that one over here.
Had a plan and incredible impact. Oh, it's over.
Look at her go.
In off the tag.
Hot
and she
tag
makes
to
the tag.
Sinister.
And not a moment too soon,
Sinister
Michael.
steps into the ring and just whips Jessica Leslie by her hair.
Look out.
Tosses her to
There
the
she
outside and
goes.
focuses on Lily now. Kicks her to the outside.
Oh, man, she's rolling
She
now.
taunts in the ring. Lily back up.
A maneuver like
Lily
that is
with a
great way
right
to turn
hand
the
Sinister.
Shot
Sinister
block.
drops
Oh, man,
her.
what a hit.
Knocked
Sinister
right
just
off the apron.
cleaning house.
Slam.
Midnight on the
How much
outside.
more punishment needs to be
Gives
dished
time
out?
to recover.
Just finish it.
In a tag team contest,
Sinister
a superstar and
looks to
partner
whip Jessica
locked up
Leslie
against
into,
another
oh,
duo.
the referee
Unless
put the
there's a special
turnbuckle padding
stipulation
back
added to
on.
the
Thank
match, the
God.
traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match.
Hot tag to Lily
There's
Leslie.
the tag.
And that changes the entire
These
outlook
two
for these women, Michael.
debuting for the first time in IFA. One must take the loss as one takes the victory.
In a
Who
standard
will it
tag
be?
team match, one competitor is in the ring against an
Sinister
opponent, and their
off
teammate
body.
is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the
Toss
ring, as
Lily
far as the
back
referee is
into the-
concerned, is the legal
into the
man.
corner.
Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their
Lily
partner,
whips
the person who tagged out has until the
Sinister
referee's
outside.
count 5 to exit the ring.
Brings her right
For a
back
tag to be
in.
considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must
Midnight
be touching
looking
the
for the
tag rope
tag
in the corner.
again.
She's turning
One's
the tables.
back in.
Ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
Back in the ring again.
Jessica Leslie once back in. Calling for the tag over there, but Sinister
She is
not
on
letting it
fire.
happen.
She might have it.
And she shot kick.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Vicious shots.
Shut it down.
What is this right here? Sinister. Sinister with the
Starting to
drive-by.
stare here.
Oh
You can see
my.
her partner wants to get tagged in here. Corey, let's look at this
Drive
again.
by by
She's in
Sinister
control
just
now.
to the head of Lily Leslie
She's
right in
looking
front
at
of
it.
her mother. Picks her up.
Going for broke.
Choke.
Harsh
Just
impact.
choking her.
She
She's
has got
choking
to
the
take advantage
life
here.
out of
And
her.
she lets her free.
But
Lets
the
her
damage
go.
was certainly done,
He's
Michael.
gonna inflict more pain and punishment to this young lady.
Look at her go.
Really not having any of it.
Just a step quicker, it looks like.
Fighting back against this definitely sinister
We're gonna see it.
superstar. Her name fits her
up
so
there.
well. And she's very sinister, dark,
Outsider's
wicked,
edge.
and
She's got it now, and that's twice now.
I
Lily
think we know
drags her
what
to the
this
center of
is.
the ring. Locks the legs.
She better do something fast.
Sinister breaks
Not
free.
so fast. She breaks it.
Yeah, but it's got to just be a matter of time before she gets picked off here.
Jessica Leslie desperately wants in this match, but the Disciples of Darkness not letting it happen as Sinister
I don't think there are two
drags
teams I'd rather
Leslie
see
to the
square
corner,
off against each other
opposite
right
corner.
now. This is
Lily whips
amazing.
Sinister to her corner. waiting. And this, why would she wait to tag your mother? And there you go. That could have been a bad move by the young Lily.
She's looking a little unsteady. At this point, she
Sinister
really
taking
needs
it
to
to
think about
Midnight
making a
and
tag
taking
to
it
the
to
button.
Like Michigan during our last
Jessica
presidential
Leslie.
election, this match is too close to call. at
Kick
this
to the
point.
head as Lily Leslie tries to rile up the crowd out on the
And
outside.
she turns it around on
Get
her.
behind the Deadly Alliance. Sinister dragging Jessica Leslie to the corner.
I can't believe everything that's
Tagging
transpired thus far.
Midnight.
It's been so
Midnight tags
physical.
herself in. She wants a
In on
piece
the
of
tag.
Jessica Leslie. Jessica Leslie with nothing to do with Sinister. I mean, with Midnight, as she tags in her daughter.
What a strike.
Midnight with a shot in the head of Lily.
Here she comes on the counter.
Her
We'll see if she
finisher,
can turn
she
this
does not
around.
get it. Lily just piling
She better
on
do
those
something
finishers.
fast.
She's two of them. Will Midnight tap out here, or no? She fights out of it.
She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
Midnight hung up on the ropes.
Talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a
Jessica
while.
Leslie looking for the finish. Can she get it?
And she's trying to flip
No,
the
she
script here.
cannot get it.
Easier said than done, Michael.
Look at the look in
She
her
looks-
eyes. She's, oh, that was sweetness.
That should do it.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
Sunset
Ooh, what
flip.
impact. Will she win it here? Well, that was a close call.
Can you believe this?
Referee taken down. That referee has taken so many shots tonight. I mean,
I don't know how much more damage one person
Midnight
can take.
with a miss to the face of Lily
Man, she's
Leslie.
rolling now.
Oh, good thing the referee was down. Look, you see that mist, all that green mist all over the face of Lily.
Look at this.
The referee taking his good old time. 1, 2, 3. That mist to the face.
Wow, what a match.
Midnight pins the daughter of Jessica Leslie after spraying the mist into her face. That would have been a
Whatever tag team is on the
blatant
docket, the mayhem
disqualification if the
multiplies. Here's the
referee was alert.
That's a woman on a mission.
So much chaos here in this episode
That's
of
the kind
IFA
of match that
Knockout.
makes me proud to be here at ringside.
We close out
Action
the
from the
show.
opening bell and a finish people won't
The
soon
main
forget.
event here is
That's
Cycles
exactly
of Darkness
how she wanted to end this thing.
victorious. There's that flip. And this is where that referee got. He was in a bad spot. Midnight. I mean, Sinister taking him out
Here
by
are your
accident.
winners, the Greek Goddess.
There they are, standing in the ring.
Psycho Princess Sinister. The disciples
Two
of
crazy
darkness.
individuals.
That's a win worth
That's all we have,
celebrating.
ladies and
I
gentlemen.
knew
Thank
these
you
two
for
were a great
watching.
team. I just didn't know
Again,
how
don't
great.
forget to subscribe to the
They
channel.
really impressed me.
Click that bell
It'll be
icon
interesting to see the
to get
ripple effects this win
notifications
has
of
in the
new
weeks to
uploads.
come.
Like this video, comment down below, and share this video with your friends. Till next time, I will see you all later.